Welcome to Metal Detecting Wisconsin 2022. I'm out today on a farm field that I was on, hunted last fall a couple times. I think I got the large scent on here and a couple Indian heads. So this year I'm going to be using the Deus II. Got the 11-inch coil on it. I have the 9-inch coil on order. Not sure when I'm going to get that, but I have about 6 hours with the Deus II so far. 3 hours in a park. I found silver rosy, silver ring, couple of wheats, and I don't know, 50 cents in clad or so. And then I spent yesterday on the beach in the water with the Deus II. I dug 62 pull tabs and ended up with one junk ring. But I never have much luck at that beach, but I knew it'd be a good test to test it out in one of the, I used the Program 3 at the park, which is the sensitive full tones, which I really like, and I use the beach sensitive at the beach in the water, which seemed to be run very well too. So having little EMI issues because I'm right next to some power lines this morning, but it seems to be, even though the EMI is making it really sparky, it seems to be performing perfectly fine when it hits the target. So I just gotta listen to the little sparking. I'm using that sensitive full tones again on this field. Haven't made any changes at all to it. I really like it because it's seems to work well with the iron. You can identify the iron pretty good with the full tones. So I'm going to stick with that and just kind of learn it. I think it uses the PWM tones. So I'm going to see. They say to pick one tone and get used to that. Train your ears for it. So I was getting a 63, I think. Let me check this again. It's actually a 60 on the Deus II. And I have a nickel-shaped object in the hole here that I came up out of the hole. So we'll see what we got here. This is a really old sight, so if this is a nickel, it's probably, I would guess, probably a shield nickel. Looks like it's going to be really tough to identify, but definitely numbers of a nickel and the size, so I'm sure it's a nickel. I'm gonna try to figure out what it is here. Well, I'll clean it up and show you a picture of it, and if I can ID it. So I forgot to mention that I was using the original version 0.6. I did not update to the new version of 6, which has the bigger numbers. Been some pretty bad reviews on it online on that version, so there's obviously some bugs they got to fix, so I'm not updating this at all until they come out with something better than that. I don't care for the big numbers. I can see these numbers perfectly fine with my glasses on. So anyway, the other nice thing about the new Deus II is it has the you can run the speaker along with the headphones, and I just turned that on so you can hear this signal. Pretty crisp, and it's just sticking right on 62, 61 from this angle. So we'll dig it up and see what we got. So I got it out. It's undesirable. It's actually, I think it's part of a harmonica reed. But I got this out of the hole first, square nail. I thought, man, that's falsing on that square nail like that. But obviously it was this that it was hitting on. It's just, the site is loaded with iron, just by the way. So that's good. You could pick that out of there with that nail in the hole. The nail was actually, this was only maybe an inch in the ground, and the nail was down maybe about 3 inches, so it was below the target. So I'm gonna let you hear this one too. This, well, you can hear the, I don't know if you can hear all the iron. Just got that one popping out. Look at the numbers on that. 91, 92. Pretty much all the way around. I don't know if you can see the screen. 91, 92. So I got the hole open. It's in this little pile here. I did keep my MI6 pinpointer from the Deus I. I sold my Deus I. I sold that shortly after they announced the Deus II because I knew I was going to be getting this machine. This is going to be, I want to mention too, it's going to be my exclusive machine for this year. I'm going back to the UK at the end of September, beginning of March, or beginning of October, and I want to be pretty proficient with this and by the time I go, so that's all you're going to see me using. The Knox is just going to be my backup. So let's see what we got. Out of the hole, it's a solid 90. So I'm hoping we got a coin here. Maybe a silver. I haven't gotten a silver off this site yet. I'm dealing with some frozen ground too. I'm only able to dig down about 6 inches before I hit the frozen ground. Oh no, I think we got a little tiny washer here. Little copper washer. Yeah, that's what it is. Little copper or brass washer. Well, that sounded good. Because it was round and it's made out of copper. That's why it was giving such a good signal.